What's up, everybody? Everything that you see right here in front of me is what I'm taking to Costa Rica minus my camera gear, which you will get a completely separate video before Costa Rica and in Costa Rica and after Costa Rica, probably talking about what I used and didn't use and all of that. But right now we're going to talk about what I'm packing in my check bag. What I'm using for my check bag is an REI Road Tripper duffel bag. I have a medium and I have a large. I'm going to use the large. The medium is good for about, like, if you're a really light packer, for like a week, but usually this would be good for like a weekend. But that's way too small, so we don't need that. So I'm going to use the large. It's really awesome. It folds up into itself into this little disc, and then it just opens up into this massive bag. So everything that I'm taking, minus camera gear and my computer stuff, will be in this bag, and it'll be checked, like I said. We'll start with all of these clothes. I'm going for 2 weeks. Well, about 2 weeks, like 10 or 11 days. And I will not have access to washer and dryer, so if I need to wash anything, which I will, I'll use a sink or a tub or a shower or something like that. So another thing that's very helpful that I'm using are these vacuum bags that don't need like a vacuum or a pump. You just squeeze them or sit on them or whatever, and there's those little valves on the bottom that release the air, but none can come back in. Also REI, and these are really awesome. They save a lot of space, and I'm really glad I got these. I can put a link down in the description to all of these bags and these vacuum bags, and anything else that you guys might want to look at will be down in the description. I'm not going to do that for individual clothes, but for these bags especially. So these are all my shirts. I'm taking, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 shirts. I think about 6 of them are like fast drying, like athletic type shirts, and then the other are just regular V-necks that I wear all the time. So we're going to actually put those in second after my pants. Now I have 8 pairs of pants, and they are all athletic type pants. They're like hiking pants that I usually hike or rock climb in, and I'm taking those just because it's going to be raining and it's going to be wet, and we're going to be in the jungle for 1 week. So I need tough clothes, but I also need lightweight and breathable clothes. So shirts and pants, both in those vacuum bags, and it saves a lot of room. It's pretty awesome. They fit in there really good. So next are just some extra button-up type fishing shirts. They're super lightweight and they dry really fast, and they keep you from sweating a whole ton. I like these kinds of shirts, especially if I'm going to get wet. The second week we're going to spend on the coast at the beach, so those shirts will be nice. And here's just another athletic REI shirt that I found after I packed the bag. So there's that, and then obviously all of my socks. All of my socks that I'm taking are either quick dry or like really lightweight wool socks. And then I'm taking one belt. It's just like a web belt that has you tighten and then Velcro down. Just super lightweight, and it doesn't matter if it gets wet. I'm taking 2 jackets. One is a rain jacket and one is a waterproof, just kind of a all-around jacket that I might wear like inside or at night if it gets cool, which I doubt it will, but I like to have it with me. This is a Mountain Hardwear jacket, and this is a Columbia rain jacket. I've had this Columbia rain jacket for a while, and in very hard rain it still keeps you dry, and it's pretty awesome. I'll put a link to it down in the description also. So I'm taking that with me. These 2 jackets. Now, I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to pack this bag, but I'm going to try to fit everything in here in the video, but it'll probably get repacked. This is a Kelty blanket. It gets really small if you have a compression sack, which I don't, but this thing is pretty awesome. It actually is kind of warm, but it's a blanket and not a sleeping bag, which I like because I use hammocks, and I doubt I'll be sleeping in my hammock, but this will be nice to have. just to use around the lodge and around the hotel, and just to have, maybe even use as a pillow. So that'll be useful. This is my shemagh, and it's basically just one big square cloth that you can use for anything that you can think of. A towel, a shirt, a tourniquet, whatever. Those two I'm gonna leave out right now. And then I'm obviously taking toiletries and stuff, but these are the only three that I figure were worth mentioning. This is Pure Castle soap, Dr. Bonner's Pure Castle soap, also from REI. It's like all around soap. You can use it for literally anything: washing clothes, washing hair, washing your body, hands, face, laundry, your dog, all-purpose cleaner, pretty much anything. It has directions on the back to add vinegar for some things or just do other stuff. This is pretty awesome stuff. I hope. I haven't used it yet, but we'll see how it turns out. And then just some rinse-free shampoo just in case I need to wash my hair and I don't have this stuff. And then a bar of soap. And that's the main toiletries, obviously toothbrush, toothpaste, and all of that stuff I will have with me. And then I'm taking my running shoes, and I'm taking my Solomon boots. These boots are awesome. I've had 2 pairs of these. The others I wore until they just absolutely fell apart. But it took them 3 years to do that. So these are pretty awesome boots. They have like a quick lace system where it basically just cinches up. And so that's really nice and fast to put on. And they're just really some of the most comfortable boots that I've ever had. And I like using these a lot when I'm hiking or I'm going to be walking a lot, not on pavement, because the tread is really soft and it wears down pretty fast if you don't walk on dirt a lot. And then my running shoes are just regular running shoes. They're like trail running shoes. So then I'm taking 2 hats, my new Vans hat that I like, and then my Prana hat, which is just a really lightweight, kind of stretchy hat that I like to wear. I'm also taking, like, I wouldn't say survival gear, but gear that if something did happen, I would not die. If I got lost in the rainforest somehow. And I will do a separate video on this also. So I'm not going to go into that, but I have a pretty extensive medical kit and a good amount of rope in there, and my hammock is also in there, which I wouldn't say is a survival item, but I'll use it, I'm sure, at some point. Just hanging out at the beach or hanging out in the rainforest, I'll throw up my hammock at some point. So stuff like that is in there. Just a water purifier, stuff like that. And then I have an orange vest also, just in case. One cool thing that I'm taking is this notebook. It's a Write and Rain notebook. I think I have 2 of these packed. But you can literally just dunk these in the water and it won't mess up what you've written, whether it's in ink or pencil or whatever. You can literally write in the rain. And considering that it's a rainforest, I figured that would be helpful. Because not only is it a rainforest, the forecast is calling for like non-stop rain the first week that we're there, so that should be pretty interesting. And then the last thing is this dry bag. I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but I am going to take it just because, like I said, it's going to be wet. We're going one day on a boat up a river, so I may pack some stuff in here on that just in case something happens and we all end up in the river. I don't want my camera gear or whatever I'm taking to get wet and messed up, so a dry bag is always good to have. So yeah, that's pretty much everything I'm taking as far as that's going into my check bag. Like I said, I'm going to do a separate video on this bag right here and my camera gear, which is over there, and you will see those pretty soon. So I'm making these 3 videos to go out and be scheduled while I'm in Costa Rica. So if you're watching this, I'm already in Costa Rica and I'm taking pictures, I'm making more videos. It's going to be awesome. When I get back, I'm going to have so much stuff to post on Instagram, to YouTube, to Facebook, just everywhere. All you're going to see for a while is Costa Rica. and I'm not really sorry about that. It's going to be super fun. If you don't really know what's going on with me going to Costa Rica, go watch the video. There's a link right here, and there's also a link in the description. And then just stay tuned for these videos if you're interested in what I'm taking. Like I said, there's going to be 2 more, and then there was also a vlog that already aired, and if you haven't seen it, go check out it. It's just me testing out my SJ cam, which I might use while I'm in Costa Rica as a vlogging camera. So we'll see how that goes. I haven't edited that video yet, which is why I don't know. So go check it out. And then thanks for watching this video. Hit subscribe for all of the Costa Rica content coming. It's going to be really cool. I'm going to have a ton of fun, and there's a lot of us going. It's just going to be a really fun time. So hit subscribe, hit like on this video, and share it with all of your peoples. I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.